Bonjour mes chers amis et bienvenue à Paris. UFC goes back to France, to Paris for their annual fights there, and as the main event we have Benoit Saint Denis against Renato Moicano, and I will give you my prediction who will win this fight. Hello and welcome to Bloodsport MMA.
Assalamu alaikum, Dagestan.
I have to say this is one of the easiest prediction videos I have done in quite a while, in my opinion at least, for a main event. And hey, this could come up and bite me in the ass, I could be completely wrong, but I have to say for me, this is a pretty clear pick.
Easy money for me.
Now let me tell you all about this. As you know, the UFC events in France, you should definitely tune in. It's always the craziest crowds you ever witnessed. My first ever MMA event was actually in Paris. It was Bellator Paris when Yoel Romero fought some Poncini, whatever, some Argentinian guy, I believe, or Italian, whatever. It was crazy. The crowd was crazier than any UFC event I've ever been to, just that you know that. The event will be amazing, and in the main event, Benoit Saint Denis, he's 28 years old, from France, and he just fought Dustin Poirier, lost in the second round by KO after Dustin jumped like 50 gillies. And on the other hand, you have
He hasn't.
Renato Moicano, who is 35 years old, and in his last fight defeated Jalin Turner, which was a phenomenal win on paper, beating Jalin Turner. We have to get behind how he won. How the fight went for Moicano is he got hurt early, he was knocked down. Jalin Turner could have, in my opinion at least, easily finished him, even though Moicano's never easy to finish on the ground because he has such a good ground game. But Jalin Turner wanted the walk-off KO, walked away, and let Moicano recover. And Moicano then somehow pulled off a win by just getting him to the ground, mounting him, I think it was, and just raining down shots until the ref stopped it.
Stop the stoppage!
Moicano barely ever wins a fight in the stand-up. Moicano needs to fight on the ground. He's not the best striker. He's pretty sloppy in the stand-up. He's not the fastest guy. He doesn't have the best defense. He gets hurt a lot. But on the ground, he is a menace. And he loves to take people to the ground and control them. That's why he also has a lot of decision wins, because whilst he has great submissions, he also has no problem, like in a Drew Dober fight, just sitting on top of you, making it uncomfortable for you and winning the fight by decision, right? But on the other hand, you have Benoit Saint Denis, who is famous for his knockouts, but what most people don't know is that he has a hell of a lot of submission wins as well. Benoit Saint Denis is a guy who just goes in there recklessly and swings for the fences at you. Like, he swings with bad intentions with every single shot, and he nearly got Dustin Poirier out of there. Don't forget about that. In the last 2 years, he fought Dustin Poirier, Matt Frevola, and Thiago Moises. The first two guys, Thiago Moises and Matt Frevola, he both got them out of there in the second round, I believe, both of them, by KO, TKO, against Dustin Poirier. As you know, he got finished himself. Now, Benoit Saint Denis is a phenomenal striker. He has great Muay Thai, but also on the ground, he is very comfortable. He loves to take the fight to the ground. He loves to be on the ground. So that's what I see as a problem, because Moicano wins fights against guys who have a mediocre, for the UFC level, mediocre ground game. Yeah, Jalin Turner doesn't have he has a good ground game, but like, he has an elite ground game, Renato Moicano has. And if his opponent is not having an elite ground game, just a great or good ground game, he wins the fights there on the ground. In the stand-up, he always gets hurt.
Oh, he's hurt!
But Benoit Saint Denis can knock you out in the stand-up, will knock you out in the stand-up, and will submit you on the ground. Now, I don't believe that Benoit Saint Denis has the capabilities to submit Renato Moicano. I think Moicano is too good on the ground for that. But I think on the other hand as well, Renato Moicano does not have the tools to submit Benoit Saint Denis. I really don't see that. I really can't see Moicano, even though he's so good he could submit everyone, you could say, but I can't see him submitting Benoit Saint Denis. I can't even see him taking him down, to be honest. And on the feet, Benoit Saint Denis is much more dangerous and much more ferocious. So I do believe, because Moicano's chin is not the best, he has been knocked out several times, he is 35 years old, which is not the youngest for a lightweight. Benoit Saint Denis 28, he's still coming into his prime, he's still getting better, and by fighting a guy like Dustin Poirier, even though he got knocked out, he for sure got much better by that. So I do believe Benoit Saint Denis will go in there and just have a highlight reel. I believe it will be a violent knockout. I really believe he will leave Moicano stiff on the floor, ground and pound him, and have a phenomenal highlight reel KO finish. I stick with my pick, Benoit Saint Denis. I say KO, you know what? Round 1. Yeah, let's go round 1. Risky. Round 1 KO for Benoit Saint Denis against Renato Moicano on home soil, and the crowd will go wild. What is your prediction for this fight? Write it in the comments, you guys. Would love to hear your thoughts about it. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, would appreciate that. Check out the Bloodsport merch, my own merch, bloodshop.net. It's also linked in the description. Check it out, worldwide free shipping with the code FREE. Thank you so much, guys. Stay bloody, and until the next one, bye-bye. Bloodsport out.